Alright everybody, welcome back to Dad's Coffee Break. My name is James, and today I am taking a break to play some more Kingdoms Reborn. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I think it's getting to kind of the mid to late game, so let's see what happens. Alright, so we just completed another tech, but hold on, I'm going to close that out for right now. But last time, we really continued to fill out the tech tree in the Middle Age. We went all the way through logistics. We got quick build. We got access to the blacksmith and tailor. We just unlocked potato seeds, so that was the last one we got. And we're going to make our way towards winery just so we can get yet another level 2 luxury. We have clothing right now, but we want wine. But as far as our plan for today, I really want to focus on getting into the Enlightenment Age, and that's going to require 30 level 4 houses. So that's a pretty tall order. We already have 21 of them, thankfully, and luckily that's because of our just the amount of luxuries that we have coming in now. But we do need to work on getting more houses down and continuing to upgrade everything just so production can be maintained, especially with clothing and wine. The other thing that we set up last time was a couple different trading companies to export some of those luxuries just to give us more income. So we have a good amount of gold coming in. We also have a good amount of influence points that we might be spending. But yeah, it's kind of just the overall situation. The other thing I want to do is continue to quick build some of these structures out here. We are building houses here as well, which will help. But we want to get a new forester set up out here. We got a new coal mine set up just to give us an additional supply of coal. But we do want to get that forester, and I'm thinking I actually might move this fruit gatherer over to here as well, or at least build one over here and then remove that fruit gatherer and promptly remove a lot of that forested area. I do have a forester right here, which cuts a little bit into this forest area, but I think majority of this land will be best suited with farms and grapes specifically. The other thing I wanted to check is medicine. We're only producing about 178 and we're consuming quite a bit, so that's another thing we will want to get down pretty quickly, is another medicinal herb farm as well. Let's go ahead and let's unlock potato seeds. Let's get the next tech towards our towards winery, so let's get baking. That will allow us to actually produce some food with the flour that we have, though a lot of that's getting brewed into beer, so we may want to keep that going to beer, but that'll be good. So let's get that. I am going to, we have houses going down over here, but I am going to build maybe another couple houses. What are these? These are level 3s. That's a level 4. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we got about 7 houses that could be counting towards that that 30. These are all upgraded past level 4, so that's level 3, but this is level 4. So these are all past level 4, so that is part of that 21 count, but we've got 7 more to add. So we'll want to get probably a couple more houses. In addition to that, so let me go ahead. I'm going to get this fruit gatherer down right now. It's inaccessible, mainly due to the stone that's right there, so we'll have to come and clear out that stone. Like that. Bump this up to speed 4. And so we'll need about 3 more houses, I think. That'll be good. The other thing I do want to get, yes, maybe another library. Build that right here as well. And maybe another tavern, just so we can get more science from these houses over here. Cool. A lot of these are starting to upgrade. Okay, our forester is going down. It's good. These houses should be built shortly, but I might just quick build these. That way we can get it going. Oh, a lot of these are upgrading now pretty quickly. So let's check our count. We gotta be nearing, yeah, we're at 27. So we just need 3 more houses. And I think they're these 3 right here. So we should be good to progress the Enlightenment era once we get wine. All right. Now we just got baking. Let's get the winery. Want to buy a windmill? Maybe. No. Okay, it does provide productivity to surrounding farms. I thought so. So yeah, besides the granary, the windmills also provide improved productivity. So let's go ahead. Let's get a couple of these down to continue to just pile on the productivity. Let's get that wild card. Let's get the windmill. If we have space for it. I hope we have space for it. Might need a couple of them. $9,000 though. Quick build that. Wow. Well, that'll be good. One thing that we should keep an eye on too is, our fuel reserve, which is another reason why we expanded out this way. How are we doing on laborers? We have a ton, so I'm going to actually upgrade these coal mines just to increase the amount of workers working them, so we can bring in more coal and they have more fuel. The other thing that we need to keep an eye on, especially as we grow really quick, is food. Of course, I say grow, but we have a lot of people dying of cold currently, so hopefully we don't slide too far back. Damn it. Okay, well. What we may want to do... Man, all of our laborers just disappeared, which is not great. What we may want to do is start upgrading these houses with the hearth fireplace. I think that might be beneficial. We also can quick build this fruit gatherer now, which I'm going to go ahead and do. And then we are going to clear out the forest right here. Hopefully we have some laborers that can actually do that for us. That'll open up some crucial farmland, and then I'm thinking we'll keep this fruit gatherer here for now, but we will be we'll be deconstructing that shortly. And then we'll use this for medicinal herbs and I'll say probably cabbages or yeah, probably cabbages. Or maybe potatoes. Now that we have potatoes. Alright, and we've completed the wine tech. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Would you like to buy the winery card? Yeah, I will for right now. But let's take a look at the tech tree. So we have the winery. Beeswax and honey might be nice. I think honey... Is honey a level 1? Glassware, magic mushroom, vodka, candles. Candles. So we'd need the beekeeper for. That's kind of it. Maybe we'll hold off for that right now. Vodka distilling wouldn't be bad. Is vodka level 2? Yeah, it is. So we could do that, especially since we do have that benefit or that that bonus to vodka production. So I think we'll do that. And then hopefully we're at 28 out of 30. So hopefully by that time we'll have enough to move into the Enlightenment Age. That is my goal for today. If not, if we get vodka distillery and we're still behind in terms of our houses, then I think what we'll do is we will go into the upgrade tree and improve the productivity of some of our mines and forest technology. I think that's going to be prudent at this moment, especially as winter comes back around and we lose all of our laborers again. I'll put inventory full. We do have, at least I thought we put it down, hauling services. Maybe it's right here. It is right here. Okay. So hopefully they move that output inventory. Okay, and we just completed distillery, vodka distillery. So like I said, let's go ahead, let us get, oh, this wouldn't be bad either, but let's get some of those upgrades to our heating. I think let's do heating technologies, and then we'll come in here to forestry technology. Let's do this. These are going to go quick. No, we're going to refuse that for right now. We're going to get this cleared, then we'll put down some of those grape farms. Tool count is low. Okay. Okay. Do we have a blacksmith? We don't. I don't think we do. Lord. Okay, well, I'm going to buy that blacksmith right now. Let's get that down. And then I'm also going to probably buy this buy wood card. And, oh, come on. All right, well, then we'll hold off on that for right now. Yeah, that was quick. So I think let's go ahead and get some of these knocked out. Look at how fast that's going now. It's because of these libraries and all of our housing. So we'll let some of those upgrades take or get researched. But in the meantime, I'm going to build up some warehouses. Okay, medicine is running out, but I also just put down a couple of medicinal herb farms. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, let's go ahead and, sorry. Let's do forestry technology again. Then we'll move into heating technology and maybe come back to farming technologies. But I just built these two. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to quick build them because we are in desperate need for medicinal herbs, and we don't want people to die of sickness, which they probably will. Let's bring in some medicine. All right. So we'll keep going through these upgrades. We'll keep improving our medicine production. Hopefully we can hold out. We just got a warehouse, which is good. But we are actually getting to a point where people are homeless. That means these will upgrade. And when they do, we should be good to move into the Renaissance. Alright, let's take a look at the tech tree. So we got 28. Okay, so we need these two to upgrade just one more level, and then we should be set. In the meantime, let's get some farming technologies upgraded, and then we'll move into heating, I think. But yeah, we're just moving through these bonuses pretty quick now that we have so many research points coming in. Medicine is holding, but it won't for long. We do have these farms down, but they're not going to be able to really produce much until next year. Which is unfortunate. And our tools. We really don't have many tools coming in. We did put our blacksmith down, and they're right here. So they should start producing some steel tools for us, but again, it's just going to take a little bit of time, and we might take a little bit of a hit until that's fully realized. I'll just go ahead. I'll get this one down too. These are all medicinal herbs. That's good. Okay. Okay, so that one just upgraded. So we should be able to move into the Renaissance now. Oh, we had one downgrade. It's not good. Okay, so let us take a look. And yes, we can get into the... Oh, sorry, not the Renaissance. Have I been saying the Renaissance this whole time? The Enlightenment Age. So let's do that. These are all going to be grape farms, by the way, so we can build some wine. But yeah, let's build some houses. It's becoming a bit of an issue. You know what we need to look at getting to is that Desert Pilgrim card. That would be good. This is going to be a tavern. I can find it. Make these people happy. Here. Okay. And then this is going to improve the productivity of these farms right here. Medicine is gone. It's not a good thing. These farms will be producing quite a bit for us. But we should probably also take a look at getting medicine makers. Because that's another pretty lucrative... grapevines. That's another pretty lucrative resource that we can tap into. Though I think they lowered the price. It used to be like 25 gold, I think. But now... Maybe they did just because people kept running into shortages and it was really hard to overcome. But yeah, see, now it's only about $12.50. It's pretty cheap compared to what it used to be. That wouldn't be bad. I'd love to put this here. Oh no, we grapevines. Okay. And there we are. In the Enlightenment Age, or Age of Enlightenment, so to speak. So, this artwork looks fantastic. Unlocked card removal. Card removal cards can now be used to remove any unused cards from the deck that you draw cards from. Okay, so like if you, for instance, didn't want to see the Fruit Gatherer card or the Furniture Workshop card, you could use the card removal card to essentially remove this from this draw deck down here. I know that's kind of confusing, but it's essentially just removing a card to free up space for another card that you might want more, if that makes sense. I'm gonna get this Bywood card. Nothing. Maybe immigrants? Nah. I'm good. So that's kind of what that means. But now that we're in the Enlightenment, let's take a look at the tech tree. Because I think it really starts to unlock some of the more late game structures and bonuses for us. So it looks like we automatically get access to Logistics 4, which is the logistics office, the Stone Road, which will help improve our movement speed, which is not bad. Inner City Connect, so we can actually trade with other towns. And get the theater, increases happiness. Coffee, the school, which is a better version of the library. Sand mine, this is new, so we can get the sand mine and actually, I guess, extract sand and then use it to create glass. And then glassware, which is another level 2 luxury, yes. Magic mushroom farms, the cattle ranch, this is pretty powerful. Milk, leather, and meat. Ooh, and we can eventually build our next town with the colony card, so that'll be great. Bank. Bank is similar to the tavern or the library and school, whereas those provide science and happiness. Bank provides income. Increase income from your housing. Machinery. So you build a tunnel and then plus 30% wood harvesting. Work schedule, budget adjustment. Budget adjustment isn't bad. Let's get logistics 4. I wouldn't mind budget adjustment. And then we'll dive into some of these others. Let's also look at... Ooh. Hello. Nope. Never mind. We're getting Desert Pilgrim. But we've also unlocked some new stuff in here as well. We unlocked the Resource Outpost. Really? So the Resource Outpost... Wow, we've really gotten access to a lot of new stuff. Conglomerate. Upkeep for trading companies reduced by 1. Shallow water embark. That's nice. Shallow water embark lets you actually expand and claim provinces over water. But let's go back. But the Resource Outpost, this is something. It used to be treated back in the very beginning iterations of this game. It used to be treated kind of as your second city, but now it's something a little bit different. What it is it's a structure that you would put in a claimed province with a specific resource. So say I wanted to, I had this iron province claimed, but didn't really have any iron mine set up or any infrastructure there. So what I could do is I could use that resource outpost, just plop it down right in the middle of this province, and it would actually extract iron ore without anything else there, and automatically deposit in my in an open storage space. So it's just a very automated way to extract resources from a given province, and when you just want that specific resource, and it makes it really easy, and especially for provinces like this, where it has a gemstone but not much else, and let's face it, it's pretty dang far. I'm probably not going to build majority of my town over here. It'd be great for me to just come here, unlock it, and then place a resource outpost down, because I don't need anything else, and colonists don't need to be there. It'll automatically extract that resource for me. I'll dive into it a little bit more in detail as we continue to play through the game, but it's a really powerful card. And for just getting like some of these specific luxuries or specific like strategic resources, it's usually a better way to go than building a completely new town. Woo! We get a lot of homeless still. So I'm probably going to build up more houses over here. Or you know what? I've got a lot. Let's maybe build them over here if we can. The only problem is, yeah, we just don't have that much room, damn it. Maybe a couple right here. And the other problem is, it's near a lot of our industry, so it's going to be taking a bit of a penalty. Do that. So, yeah, so a lot of interesting stuff unlocked in the Enlightenment Age. What else? What else do we have? We have the castle, which grants victory score. So that's, I think, one of the first wonders. So we may want to go for that. A garden cypress and a flower bed. Okay, proves appeal. I don't want to say that's kind of worthless, but... City attractiveness. I guess that's probably the appeal, right? So it'd improve your happiness, but... I mean, we could get more taverns and theaters and probably do the same thing without buying a garden cypress for 200 gold. So, probably not going to be exploring these too much. Birth control is good. Birth control actually prevents organic growth in your city past your housing capacity. So you'll still get immigrants, but you won't have any kids being born past your housing space, the available housing space. That's pretty good. We get a garden. If there was like a wonder that was a garden, that would make sense to kind of start investing in these. But like, look at that. It's garden cypress to garden. Why would I burn any time or points into this? Unless I wanted just to focus on making my town look nice. Same with shrubbery, though. Okay, what do we got? Happy Bread Day. Tax adjustment. That's pretty nice. Passion card's very good. Plus 20% job happiness and 15% productivity. That's a really powerful card. Pumpkin seeds. Oh, that is some interesting stuff. I think we'll get Desert Pilgrim first. Maybe the Resource Outpost second. And then probably Castle. Plus 15% influence points. That's really not bad. The one thing with Resource Outposts is good to note. It's while they're very powerful, while they're very helpful for extracting resources, the upkeep of them is a very high cost in terms of just influence points. So I think it's like 100 influence points in upkeep. So if you look at my tally, like I'm getting plus 394, it would take 100 out of that. So it's pretty expensive. Let's build our winery maybe out here in the desert. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I have 61 laborers and 10 builders. All right, what's the... So I need 80 level 6 houses. And that unlocks the final era for us. All right. Well, I think we got a good plan. Let's get this Desert Pilgrim. Let's get the Resource Outpost. We can start getting access to a lot more resources more easily. We'll get more luxuries and then, just continue our progression towards the final era.